Well, we're getting ready to leave the Uhuru House here in St. Petersburg, and we're heading down to Central Avenue and 5th Street, where we'll be having a civil disobedience demonstration after the verdict was handed down by a grand jury in Ferguson, Missouri. And we look forward. I know the weather is kind of overcast, but we will withstand the weather.
What do you want? Justice. When do you want it? Now. Fight up. Won't take no more. Show me what resistance looks like.
This is what resistance looks like.
Show me what resistance looks like.
This is what resistance looks like.
What do you want?
Justice.
Now. Say, when do you want it?
Now.
We can't have it.
Shut it down.
We can't have it.
Shut it down.
No matter how much investigating they do, as long as the power to kill black people remains exclusively in the hands of white power and the police department in somebody else's possession, we got a problem.
Shut it down.
Fist up.
I am
Mike Brown.
I am
Mike Brown.
I am
Mike Brown. This is what resistance looks like.
Now we're talking about a situation in America where that has the largest prison population in the world, where of the 2.3 million people in prison, half of them are Africans.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
We're talking about a situation where 1 out of every 8 people in prison on earth is a black person in this country. There's something wrong with that.
Justice.
When do you want it?
Justice.
Well, we've just returned from that demonstration at Central Avenue and 5th Street, and I'm telling you, it was an amazing experience. There were folks from all walks of life or different ethnicities. We stopped the traffic. Even the police department realized the importance of what we were doing. They even turned the traffic back. Our chairman, Omali Shatella, the founder of the African People's Socialist Party, was absolutely dynamic as usual.
Every parent in the black community throughout this country is concerned. If our sons are 15 minutes late getting home, there's a concern that they've been gunned down by police in this country, and they do it with impunity. So we're here on today. After the grand jury verdict and the uprisings that continue to go on, even as we have this discussion in Ferguson, to make it clear that we understand that St. Petersburg is Ferguson and that Mike Brown is every African young man who lives in this country. So we are saying that this city and in every place we are located, we have to raise the demand of black community control of the police.
We also heard from Chimarenga Awala.
Even if Darren Wilson had been indicted, we still would have protested. And the reason we would have is because we know it's thousands of Mike Browns all over the United States.
What was also electrifying was Penny Hess. She's the chairwoman of the African People's Solidarity Committee.
I just want to unite with the statement that Chairman Omali Shatella just made. The chairman said St. Pete is Ferguson, and we know that there have been the murders of Tyron Lewis, Javon Darson, Marquel McCullough, and many others over the years right here in St. Pete. But when we say that St. Pete is Ferguson, we are saying that African St. Pete is Ferguson. The white community does not experience this. In the white community, we do not expect that our children will be walking down the street in a residential neighborhood as Mike Brown was on August 9th and be gunned down by the police. We recognize that African people have a right to live their lives in peace and in control of their own resources and community, and we have a serious problem that is not happening. We can't walk by that and say we protest what the U.S. might be doing someplace else in the world against the people of Afghanistan, which is exactly the same thing as it's doing against the black community right here.
The aftermath of this verdict in Ferguson, it has reverberated all over the world, and the resistance has continued and is continuing, not only in Ferguson, but in other parts of this country and this world. This is Ron Bob Semple for Uhuru News.